Karen, which third one? Karen,
Yeah, Ravi.
which third one?
The third page. Mm,
That
the last one.
where? Here?
The reason. Yeah,
Yeah. What's wrong with it?
I didn't screenshot.
Rising on Urlaub.
Yeah.
But I thought like I'm sharing it. Like, can't you see my screen?
No.
Since when? All of you. Can the rest see my
Maybe,
screen?
yeah.
Yeah, so Karen, then it's your network, it's not mine, because even I'm streaming on YouTube and I can see it from YouTube, so it's not my end. Maybe you have to log out and wieder einloggen. Aber es bleibt nur 5 Minuten sind üblich. Okay. Oh God. Geht's oder noch nicht? Karen, kannst du den Schirm jetzt sehen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, klar. Nur 4 Minuten sind übrig. Wir müssen alle Aufgaben diskutieren, ja. Wir haben jetzt circa 34 Minuten. Ja. Und die letzten 2 Aufgaben vielleicht morgen nach dem Unterricht, ja. Ja. Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Sclaver Titus Fuller. Hmm. Yeah, try 40 more. 8 from lesson 8, 20 from lesson 8, and another 20 from chapter 9. But like I said, that will be done tomorrow. So let's go over the first three. Okay. Clap. Charlie, my bro. Ooh, familiar, my dog. So when you've already written down your answers, if I I'll make a first sentence that you give me, I'll call your name on, yeah, I'll call your name, then you give me what you wrote down. Okay. Actually, you've written it down. And you're free now. No better. No stress, I think. Okay. All right. So begin Guns Hook. Okay, fun. Chapter 5. Chapter 5. Okay, so someone says gives an answer and you don't agree. Okay, you raise up your hands, then I'll call you, then you give your answer, then we compare. Okay, we all try. Okay, when you have any question to any sentence, you ask. All right, so I'm staying at home, but I'm staying home because it's raining. Um, Karen,
Ja, ich bleibe zu Hause, weil es regnet.
hat jemand andere Lösung? Mhm. Any other solution?
Nein, nein, boy, das ist richtig.
Why did you then? Like I said, that's richtig. No, it's not. That is richtig. Try to copy it, then I'll write the answers. Okay. Okay, Karen, you said ich was? Ich bleibe
Ich
zu
bleibe
Hause,
zu Hause, weil es regnet.
weil es regnet. Okay. Okay. Und Nummer 2, Mr. Kofi.
Okay, die Lampe steht auf dem Tisch.
Hat jemand eine andere Lösung, oder? Did you already something down? Hey, did you already say some number 3? Okay.
Nummer 3. Ihr kommt heute nicht, weil ihr Kopfschmerzen habt.
He can't come today because he has a headache. And you said, ihr kommt heute nicht. Mhm.
Ja, ihr kommt heute nicht,
Weil was?
weil ihr Kopfschmerzen habt.
Kopfschmerzen, not Zen. Brother. Okay, Mislav Nummer 4.
Kopfschmerzen. Was?
Mislav, can you talk? Yeah, Nummer 4.
Yeah, okay. Ma- Wir suchen
Wir.
für
Mhm.
suchen für ein eine billig Wohnung. Eine Wohnung.
So, so meinst du.
You said?
Like hier, so, ja, keine Matron like so. Wir suchen für eine Billigwohnung.
Wohnung.
Wohnung. Aber you have to decline the adjective here.
Eine billige
Billige. Billige.
Wohnung. Billige Wohnung.
So it's billig oder billig. Okay. So when you have to
Okay.
decline it, then you have to use the billige. Okay. It's like 20 und 20. Okay.
Okay.
Aber suchen, to search. Okay, suchen is to search for. Okay, so therefore it's already in what? Suchen. Okay. So
Okay,
it's wir
so
suchen.
wir suchen.
Ja,
Okay.
wir suchen eine billige Wohnung. Okay, klar. Und back to Karen. Nummer 5.
Meine Tasche liegt unter dem Stuhl. Ja. Oder steht unter dem Stuhl.
Unter Dem Studien. Ja, so Tasche kann entweder liegen oder stehen, aber egal. Ja. Was noch? Wo ist dran? Dann normally just write your meine Tasche ist, okay? Meine Tasche liegt. Meine Tasche ist einfach ist, okay? Ja. Nummer 6, wer ist dran? Who is next? Anaki? Oder Mr. Kofi?
Okay,
Yeah,
wie ist neben Ihrer Freundin?
Sie sitzt so neben was?
Ihre,
Ihre so
mit ihre
ihre,
mit
ihre,
ja.
ihre. Wow. Und Nummer 7.
Question.
Bitte? Yeah, question. Yeah, okay. You said question, which one?
Yeah. So I was asking, you said this one, the person, like the statements didn't specify, sorry, specify that the friend is a male friend or a female friend. So, like, can you give any gender to the friend? Or because
So,
she's a girl, it's by force a bad friend.
no. So, like, you are just trying to make sense. So, it depends on what you want to say. Okay. So, if it's a male friend, it's a female friend, then what? You neben ihre friend. But then, when it's a male friend, then what? Neben ihrem Freund. Klar? No. Nummer 7.
Even ich kaufe Blumen für meine Mutter.
If you didn't write the same thing down and you have question, you ask, okay? Don't just keep it to yourself. Remember when you're written it, okay? So you just ask question because one beside then you ignore the just feel here. You have any if you wrote something different down and you feel like say like you need clarification on it, just mention it. Okay, so number apt restaurant Karen number apt
The supermarket hinter der Schule.
ich habe wirklich nicht gut gehört. Der Supermarkt
Steht hinter der Schule.
hinter der Schule. Habt ihr alle die gleichen Antworten? Did you all have the same answers?
Yeah, Rabbi, mine was the supermarket is hinter the Schule.
Yeah, but like, well, yeah, that is also understandable. Okay, and grammatically correct. But like, when we are talking about buildings, we say the building stands. That's why we use staying.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So like maybe you want to say something is standing on the table. If something can stand, we use what staying. If something can lie, we use liegen. Okay. But you see, for wo, like yeah, but for saying that maybe my phone is in my bag, Okay, you can't say my phone lies in my, but you can just use the this my handy is in minor tashe. Okay, like for things that actually you can't say they are either lying or they are what standing. Then you use the is design clear. But things that can stand, we use staying, and things that can lie, we use what liegen. For cities, even for cities, we use liegen. You can say, hey, Baden-Württemberg or Accra lies southern part of Ghana. We use liegen for, you see. So, but like grammatically, that is correct. Either is or staying. Above, for like I said, for buildings, we say we use staying. Okay, number nine, yeah. Raised and Collins, number 9. Collins, number 9. What did you write? Karen, or who is raised? Which love? Number 9.
Yeah, okay. Number 9. Okay. Tier lists. Ein Buch für seinen Deutschkurs.
Für
Seinen
seinem oder seinen.
Seinem
Für is an accusative preposition.
Seinen.
Mhm.
Seinen. Ja, Deutschkurs.
Ja.
Ja. Oh.
Collins, a budia, one beauty. You care, yeah, obi, yeah.
Charlie,
See the American. But I'm saying that when you are to talk, like when I mention you need to talk, you won't talk. But then when you want to sneeze or you you tell so him and elbow and the other, you tell your all right. Number 10 comes to number 10. Call is number 10.
Okay. Yeah. Wir okay. Wir können heute treffen.
Es cannot.
Weil
Cannot.
heute nicht ja, treffen. Weil ich müde bin.
Hat jemand eine andere Lösung?
Ja.
Is it only the treffen that you can negate, or you can also negate the heute?
Yeah.
Boy, me, I guess something
Yeah,
different.
so wait, so Karen, you said so in this case the next is before treffen, okay, so we are negating the activity, okay. Collins negated the activity, so we can't meet today, okay. So Collins negated treffen, but if you want to emphasize that we can't meet today, but then we can meet maybe tomorrow, then you can negate the heute. So egal, but like it's just a nuance, okay? Not like at the end of the day they both like convey the same message that we want to meet today, okay? But then depending on like the emphasis you want to make, if you want to emphasize on like maybe the meeting can't come on at all, even though even today it won't come on, then you can negate the treffen, okay, the activity of meeting itself. Okay, maybe you guys you guys can do something else, but not purposely. You can't meet purposely for the meeting. Do you get it? Like it's a nuance. But then if you want to say you can meet, but not today itself. Probably you can meet tomorrow. Then you can negate the next the heute. Okay, but at the end of the day, like they both mean the same thing. Yeah, so like whichever answer you have, whether you said nicht heute or the heute nicht treffen, the beide is correct. But then it's important that you know what you are negating. If you mean that you guys can do something else, but then you can't meet today, you can't like meet together, like you can't meet together, you can't have the meeting, or you can't meet, then you can negate the meeting. But if you want to say you can meet but not today, then you can but negate the heute. It depends on what you want to betone, like what you want to go more emphasis on. But like I said, at the end of the day, whether nicht heute or the heute nicht treffen, the beide is incorrect. Yeah, I'm not okay. What's your question? Schnell.
Are we going to speak?
Ja, so viele können uns ja sich treffen. Treffen is reflexive. Sich treffen, okay? But then, we have sich treffen und treffen mit, okay? When you use the sich treffen, you use it with mit, okay? Then you can just use treffen without using the sich. Okay, so this is also correct. Okay, this sentence is correct. Or wir können uns heute nicht treffen. When you want to use the sich treffen. But let me say I am meeting my brother. I can say ich treffe meinen Bruder. Okay, but when I have to use the reflexive, then it will be ich treffe mich mit meinem Bruder. I know if you get me. We have the sich treffen. Okay.
But does it always mean the same thing?
Yeah, but always nuances German. So this treffen is used when you say I am meeting myself with. You have to use this treffen mix, okay? But then you can just use treffen and mention the person you are meeting. That's when the person will be direct, like straight into accusative. But then when you have to use the sich treffen, maybe ich treffe mich mit meinem Bruder. So, let me use, sorry, the first one will be, let me use this treffen to be, yeah. Wir können uns, okay? Wir können uns heute nicht treffen, weil ich müde bin. Oder? Einfach treffen. Die beiden sind correct. Wir können heute nicht treffen, weil ich müde bin. Because in this sentence, like the people, it's just us meeting ourselves. So like grammatic, like High German will be using the uns. Okay, but then if I want to say I'm meeting someone else, then you can use the sich treffen mit. Okay, I don't know if you get me. Because we are meeting ourselves, then you have to use the uns. Okay, but then if you use the wir können heute nicht treffen, that is also grammatically correct. But then when you use the uns, we understand that you guys, you couldn't meet yourselves. Klar? So that's High German. Okay, yeah. But maybe we couldn't meet the boss today. That will be wir können uns heute nicht mit dem Boss, dem Chef treffen. Or even this, maybe I am meeting my brother today. Maybe ich treffe meinen Bruder. Oder ich treffe heute meinen Bruder. Okay. You can, maybe I'm meeting my brother today, so you can say it. Ich treffe mich heute mit meinem Bruder. The second one is sich treffen, using it. Okay. And this one is just raw treffen. Okay. But then because in this sentences we meeting ourselves to like just use the just add the ums for like high German. Klar? Okay. Nummer 11. Wer ist dran?
Can I go, Rabbi? I want to.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
The state for the two.
No, elf. Elf is there is a small part between the houses.
For that one, please, I couldn't do it. So someone else.
Okay, so yeah, jemand anderen, ja.
Es gibt einen Fach.
Einen was?
Es gibt einen kleinen Fach zwischen den heute.
Den was?
Heute, oder?
Häusen, dative. Ist die Häuser for plural.
Ja,
Then for dative plural, you have to add n to it if it's also n. So Mr. Kofi, there is es gibt. Okay. Es gibt is there is. Then
Perfect.
so es gibt einen kleinen Park, small park, accusative. There is. So here is your subject. Okay. Then einen kleinen Park, a small park, masculine. Einen kleinen Park, because it's their park, einen kleinen Park. Then between is zwischen, it was given in the sentence, between is zwischen, then wo. Where is it? It's answering the question wo, that means dative. It is between, zwischen, then plural for house is what? Die Häuser. But then because it's dative D changes to den. So your den will come, then dative plural. If the plural now has no n, you add n to it. Then Häuser. Klar? So es gibt for there is or another way to say there is something.
I think that is or that is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The east. So in this one, because there is there, it's not what a subject. So this the thing you're going to talk about will be the subject. So that is ein the nominative because it's a subject. Kleiner Park, zwischen den Häusern. Oder just because I check. So between, zwischen den Häusern ist ein kleiner Park. What? Nominative.
Befinden. Oder? Can you use befinden?
Yeah, you can use befinden. You can just say yeah, park. Yeah, park. Befindet sich zwischen den Häusern. The park locates itself. Befindet means can be located, can be found, like can be found, but then can be found in English. Okay, so it's sich. Okay, so I want to say maybe right now I'm located in my room. Ich befinde mich gerade in meinem Zimmer. Okay, yeah. So der Park befindet sich. The park is locating itself between. Yeah, yeah. Klar. Nummer 12, wer ist dran? Schnell, schnell.
The state for their Tür.
Tür, Tür, Tür.
Tür.
Okay.
Okay.
The state for their Tür. Okay, umlaut. Not Tür, Tür. Okay. Klar. 13. Hold on.
Next.
Yeah. Yeah, 13, ja. Yeah, Catherine, what's up? What's up? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, but sorry.
Oh, what you can't mention.
Karen, 14. No, it's 13, not 14. Yeah, it's 13. One time, someone should just go.
Me.
Let me say,
What are you doing?
13.
Kannst du bitte für mich das Fenster öffnen?
Kannst du bitte
Für mich das
Mhm.
Fenster öffnen. Oder?
Hat jemand eine andere Lösung?
But remember to kannst du mich das Fenster aufmachen? Oder?
Do you see a problem in this sentence? Okay. I told you so when you
So now
have three nouns, okay, when you have three nouns and like they are like they have the original form, they are not coffee. No. And then yeah, so like three nouns, you can't have three nouns in their raw states in a single sentence. Like you can have it once you have three nouns. Sorry, once you have three nouns in a sentence in their raw state, it means you have what? A nominative, you have what? An accusative, and what? A dative. That's if none of them is preceded by what? Preposition, because the preposition will what change the case. So like it will be assumed that the noun with the preposition like has no original case, just following the case of like the case will be influenced by the preposition. So it's not actually counted as the noun in its original state. Okay, yeah. So here is your first noun, noun 1, noun 2, and noun 3. That means one of them have to be what in the dative case, because none of them is preceded by what? A preposition. Okay, so in German, okay, kannst du mir das Fenster aufmachen?
So
Okay.
I wanted to read mine to you.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Which one do you have?
Kannst du mir das Fenster öffnen, bitte?
Ja, kannst du
Mia das Fenster öffnen. Bitte.
Yeah, so bitte occupies no position in the sentence, but okay. But then Karen used the bitte perfectly. But then if you put the bitte at the end, let's just say, oh, can I please come? Please, can you come? Please, can I come? Can he please come? Okay, yeah, so eager where you put your bitte, but then normally immediately after the subject, okay, especially when the direct object is not a pronoun. Okay, yeah. So about egal. So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Because all these three nouns are in what they are raw states. They're not influenced by preposition. Then one have to be what in the dative case to indicate that one is benefiting. Okay, so can you open the door to me? So when you use the mere, it's not for me anymore, it's to me.
To me.
Yeah, so in English it doesn't make sense, but in German
So
it
for
makes
whom?
sense.
For that?
Is it?
For whom?
Yeah, for whom or to whom. For dative means to whom or for whom an action is being performed for.
Action.
So kannst du mir das Fenster öffnen? Das ist richtig und das ist auch richtig. But kannst du mich das Fenster aufmachen? There are three nouns. One have to like the first noun, nominative. Second noun, the beneficiary must go into the dative case. Then the third noun will be what? Accusative. Yuma, do you get it?
Yeah, well, class. But
Right.
Aufmachen here is
Aufmachen is richtig. Öffnen oder aufmachen. Normally colloquial language you use aufmachen. Okay. Öffnen is formal. Then aufmachen is colloquial. Ja. Nummer 14.
after Karen, Mr. Kofi.
Okay.
Okay. Meine Schlüssel. Meine Schlüssel sind auf dem Regal.
Meine Schlüssel.
Yeah.
Sind auf
dem Regal.
Hat jemand eine andere Lösung?
Meine Schlüssel liegen auf dem Regal.
Ja. So die beide ist richtig, aber liegen beste. Okay, but like I said, because keys you can say, oh, my keys are lying on the table. Normally in English, you say my keys are lying on the table. My keys are on the table. Yeah. So Schlüssel is der Schlüssel, but the plural is also die Schlüssel. Same spellings, but then only the plural gender will change from der to die to indicate that it's plural. Okay. Yeah. Ja, die beide sind richtig, okay. 15.
Okay. Ich mag diese Stadt, weil sie sehr clean, putzig.
Putzig is to clean. Sauber.
Oh, yeah. I did. You found. Yeah, I mean, Charlie, you're clean. Oh. I drink.
Oh, Charlie.
But like, we
Can
need to
you
complaining
say
about the VAR.
each Liebe?
Mhm.
Diese Stadt war es sehr sauber ist. Instead of each
Like, you
mark,
have to be,
I wrote mark/Liebe. Like I want to know if you can use both of them.
yeah, so it depends on how you like how you want to betone it. So mag
Okay.
means I like, and liebe means I love. So either if you want to say I love this city, then it's liebe. Okay. But here
Okay,
you
so
said
the Z
it's
is because it's the start.
because the start, yeah. In German we
Okay.
match pronouns. I beg you, we match pronouns. So TV, if it was TV, to because val ear. Sehr sauber ist.
Wait, nah. Really okay to me.
Right, so yeah. All right, so Zestin.
I feel
Feel
That's
A
good.
minute. So okay, you finish.
Yeah. Mr. Kofi, cause yeah,
Mr. Kofi.
other Nanaki.
Mr. Kofi.
as good thanks über dem Sofa.
Hat jemand eine andere Lösung? So hängen is to hängen, okay, über dem Sofa because it's full. Where is it? It is hanging over on über is a vexel preposition, just like zwischen, über. The vexel means it can either be dative or what? Accusative. But then when they're answering the question where is this the picture? The picture is hanging over. Okay, klar. Then 17.
Okay. Ihr schreibt,
It's not past tense. What's the verb for to write?
schreiben.
Is that okay?
sorry,
Yeah. I'm listening.
ihr schreibt,
So the present tense
oder?
is to write is schreiben, not schrieben. Schrieben is the past tense. So it's schreiben.
Oh, okay.
To write
Sorry.
is schreiben. Yeah, so so
Ihr
schreibt.
schreibt, sorry, ihr schreibt. That's what I was wanting to say. Einen Brief für seinen Lehrer.
Ja, hat jemand eine andere Lösung?
Ravi, can you also say sleep and
Ihr schrieb Lefringen. Wofür schrieb Lefringen?
I confuse you.
I thought it's right and like can you use schreiben and? I thought
So ihr
right
schreibt an, like give me your full sentence. Ihr schreibt an
seinem Lehrer. An seinem Lehrer. Einen Brief. Oder?
und the others, was noch? So you can divide it. Both of them are correct. Okay. So this one, Ihr schreibt an seinen Lehrer einen Brief. It's very, very, very formal. You schreiben an. Then an here is accusative. When you schreiben with an to indicate the person the person is writing the letter to, then it is accusative, okay? But then the normal one, I'm writing you a letter. In this case, there are three nouns. That means one have to be what in the dative case. So ihr schreibt seinen Lehrer einen Brief. That is auch richtig. Die drei sind richtig. One thing with feel is that once you use the feel, then you have to use it what? You have to use it in what? Accusative. Okay? So normally beneficiaries, okay? Maybe I'm doing it for him. Okay, I am doing it for him. He is the beneficiary here. But because if you use the feel, then you have to use accusative, although he's like the person is the beneficiary of the sentence. Normally it would have been dative, because the feel was used, then it has to be what? An accusative. Because feel is an accusative preposition. Okay, so he is writing. Ihr schreibt einen Brief. Ihr schreibt einen Brief für seinen Lehrer. Normally, when you write it this way, he writes a letter for his teacher. Normally, people may interpret it as as he's writing a letter for the teacher, as in not necessarily writing it to the teacher, but then maybe like I'm doing, like the teacher has asked him to write the letter on his behalf. Maybe like the teacher was supposed to write a letter, and maybe like I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like the teacher is supposed to do it, but then he's writing the letter on behalf of, like maybe the teacher is preparing notes. Okay, then the teacher asks him to do it. So he's writing the notes for the teacher. Okay, yeah. So like although he writes a letter for his teacher, when you use the ihr schreibt einen Brief für seinen Lehrer. Okay, we get it, but then this one, because I said when you use the field and in there, you ask you like you'll be asked like is he doing the thing, like is he writing the letter on behalf of the teacher, or he's writing the letter to the teacher? Okay, so to avoid that, then you have to use ihr schreibt an to make it formal. So he is writing to the teacher a letter. He's writing a letter to the teacher. So you use an to indicate the person that we are writing to, or you just use the normal one. Like maybe I'm writing you a letter, I'll use ich schreibe dir einen Brief, because I am writing you a letter. In this case, I didn't use any preposition before the three nouns, which is I, you, and a letter. I am writing you a letter. I didn't say I am writing a letter to you. You say in English, English is not first. You can either say he's writing a letter to you or he's writing you a letter. So if I'm saying he is writing you a letter, then the three nouns, they are not preceded by any preposition, so that I can just put one into the dative case. In this case, that would be what the beneficiary. So then I'll have to use er schreibt seinem Lehrer einen Brief, because he is giving the letter to what? The beneficiary, the teacher. Klar?
Boy, question.
Yeah.
Anka, this same statement, Anka, two, and not four. And the and still apply.
Yeah,
The
and is official. Like of this, the and is the official form of this one, of this sentence. This one is commonly used. Maybe I'm writing an email to the company. Or ich schreibe der Firma eine E-Mail. Okay, that's what we normally use. But then when you want to be formal, maybe I am writing. Maybe you are writing in a formal letter that I am writing you because I have a question about maybe your office. Then ich schreibe an Sie. That's formal. I'm writing to you okay, this email because I saw your, so like this is the formal version of to write to someone, but then normally we use this one. I'm writing you an email. It shall be there in the email. It shall be there in brief. Okay, but then if I want to be formal, then I will use it shall be and this email or that in email also flag in order to ask yourself. So do you get it? So the and is like official, formal. Okay, because if I write into maybe someone, like your boss, and you write, ich schreibe Ihnen diese email because I'm writing you this email because maybe I saw one of our colleagues insulted me, although it's grammatically correct, understandable, but then like some people may maybe oh, you're writing to me, it's sakeke, but just use this to make it formal. Ich schreibe an what? Sie for like boss. Okay, accusative. But then in our normal daily go-to-go activities, we use the dative case. Schreibe seinem Lehrer einen Brief. Ich schreibe dir diese E-Mail. Klar? All right, acting. Acting, yeah, right there.
Wir essen Abendessen auf dem Balkon.
Yeah. 19.
Okay. Sie stelle die Schuhe hinter dem Bett. Oder?
You said?
Sie stelle.
Sie stellt, und sie stelle wen? Sie stellt
Ja,
die Schuhe.
Thanks, yeah.
Die Schuhe unter
I'm
dem Bett.
confused. Oh God.
Mhm.
Each have a different answer.
Yeah.
Can you say, yeah? Like I wrote the same thing, but I want to know if you can say, sie liegt die Schuhe unter dem Bett. As in liegen.
Not liegen, it has to be liegen.
Huh?
Okay.
Sie,
This,
she.
the liegen with
Liegen.
Sie liegt.
Liegt. I thought it was
You have
irregular. Okay.
liegen.
Okay.
No.
Die
You have
Schuhe
liegen,
unter
and
dem Bett.
you have liegen. Liegen. Okay, they are two different. They all means to lie or to lay something. To lie something down or to lay something down. Okay. So one is for dative and one is for what? Accusative. Okay, so maybe she's lying like on the beach. Okay, maybe you have to use the dative. Sie liegt auf dem am Strand. Simple. Sie liegt am Strand. Okay, we use an for beach, sea, and all those things. So sie liegt am Strand. Okay, then to this one is accusative, laying something out. Okay, but in this case, shoes. Okay, shoes. Do they lie? Can you lie? Can you lay shoes down? No. Probably if you
I
would have
thought
said
legging was to lay or to put. Because even though I wrote the first answer, but I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I get you. So liegen. So this liegen, okay, this liegen, maybe I'm laying my keys on the table. Then I have to use ich lege meine Schlüssel auf den Tisch because I'm actively doing it. Okay, wohin? To where are you putting it? That is accusative. Then you have to use liegen. Okay. I mean, what else can maybe I'm laying the blankets. So ich lege die Bettdecke auf den. I'm laying the bed spread or the blanket on the table. Okay. But then if you want to say the blankets are laying, where are they? Maybe the blanket, the decke, the bed decke, liegen. Have to use liegen, wo, liegen auf dem Tisch. One is dative and one is accusative. One is for where is it? It is on. Then you have to use this liegen. Okay. So this one is, they are both regular for the normal conjugation. Okay. But then if you want to say, I am now going to lay it down there, then you have to use this liegen. But then stellen is the opposite of, stellen is the accusative. So here, unter. So sie stellt, is unter das Bett, not unter, because she's actively putting it down. It is not already there. She's now putting it down. For him, where is he putting it to? So sie stellt die Schuhe unter das Bett, not unter dem Bett. Wohin, she's now putting it, wohin is going under the bed. If it would have been the shoes are under the bed, then what? The Schuhe sind unter dem Bett, but it's not there. The person is now putting it there. So from a place to another place is accusative movement. But then if it's already there for wo, then you use the dative. Because unter is a vexel preposition, it can be dative and it can be what? Accusative. But then because it's wohin, then you use what? Accusative. Klar? Nyina makyerɛ mu de arekɔ pɛ. Nyinaa mu de arekɔ pɛ. Because mu nyinaa mu tii. Mu nyinaa mu yɛ unter dem Bett. It's unter das Bett. Because it's stellen. Stellen is the opposite for stehen. Okay, if the shoes are already standing under the bed, then you should use the shoe staying under the bed. But to put, we are not putting it there, it's stellen.
Oh, meaning then beds.
Even them beds. It would be choice, because it's das beds on under accusative. Das remains das has nothing to do with them. It's more fun than 2 pages in Yes, it's Zwanzig.
Okay, ich kann mein Phone finden. Nicht finden. Ich kann
My phone. My phone up and I go.
Hey, my handy. My handy. Nicht finden. Ja, weil es unter der Zeitung ist.
Zeitung, I beg. Zeitung.
Zeitung. Is it Zeitung? Ochale want you.
Zeitung.
Zeitung.
Weil es
Yeah.
unter
Unter
der
der
Zeitung
Zeitung
ist. You can just use
ist.
phone. With phone, you can just use yeah. The phone is lying down, the phone is laying, or the phone is egal is okay. Yeah. So number can we continue with the rest? Okay, I have to go, right?
Okay.
Klar?
Okay.
Klar. Tschüss.
Cheers. Well done, bro. That's Mishra.
So I will send the PDF in the group so that you can, if you have time, then you work on chapter 8 and chapter 9. Okay.
Okay.
I have
All right.
a question, but tomorrow we will tackle it. But I'll
You
write
can
it
use
down.
it.
Why?
Write it in the group.
I can say it now. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you say it. Say it.
Okay, so with over. You see, over can be used in several ways here. So with this one, I wanted to know if initially I wanted to know if over has the same meaning in German like above. That is über.
Yeah.
But I want to say, what Mika said, we were talking over the phone. So I wanted to know if there is a specific Deutsch translation for over so that we don't interchange it with the only
I get you, but then like it has nothing to do at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with the over on phone and over. At the end of the day, it's German because maybe I am going home is nach Hause, okay, but I'm going to school. We don't use nach, we use to. Okay, so although they are both two in English, but then in German they change. Okay, so with the über, because it's what the thing is hanging over or above something, we use the über. But then when we are talking on phone, we use an. I'm handy. And then if we are typing on, we use auf. Okay, so like it has nothing to do with the English and the über or a fixed über for. Okay, but then it changes and depending on the noun. Okay, so it's on phone is I'm handy. He expressed I'm handy. He's talking on phone is over the phone is he expressed I'm handy. Klar. But then if the person is typing on the phone, he schreibt auf dem Handy. So it's German, not English. So just that it changes. Okay, yeah. We just have to know that they are fixing the scenario, the case you want to use, probably the noun. Yeah. But we've clarified this. Go up there, go back to the lectures. I've clarified this thing.
I understand, though. My issue is not even about the context.
I get your question.
Context it's used, Yeah, just want to know if there is a specific like translation for over. So if we find over, it's either we are using it or we are looking at the context to use über or the main translation for
context. Just like I'm going to school, it's HKA2, but I'm going to church, we use HKA Indi. Okay, in.
Okay.
Yeah, so like it depends on the context. Yeah.
Yes, boss.
Okay, so Miss Morgan, yeah.
But this is not your son actually.
No problem. Me book this exercise is from the book. Okay, these exercises are from the book. Okay, so say through chapter 20, and at the end of the day, these questions, the questions under chapter 6, these sentences, you have to form them under chapter 7, chapter 8. Now, one thing here, what's the essence of moving forward if you can't make those sentences? Okay, so do you get it? So you be able to understand sentences. Yeah. So, all right, so this morning, yeah.
I intentionally said I used them, and you are disgracing me in front of everybody.
I gotta go. I have a class. Okay, cheers.
You're still alive.